course, not of the AFC. And from the two sets of supporters, they're ready, not quite for kick-off, but for the national anthems. Milligan, Moy and Wright, the survivors from that last international here in Canberra against Kyrgyzstan in 2015. Now Johan Karladev sprung a bit of a surprise by leaving out Nepal's star striker Bimal Gartimar to win. I think probably even Nepal expect them to win. They do have the Gurkha spirit, they'll fight hard, could be an interesting night ahead. Nepal quite ready. Australia getting the ball rolling, the first ever meeting between Australia and Nepal, and perhaps fitting to say that, as you saw from our little caption just a few moments ago, we got Kevin Muscat with us in co-commentary as well. Tonight could be a chance here for Australia. Oh, Kieran Chemjong got it all horribly wrong and it rebounded back off Jamie McLaren. Wonderful. See what Aussie's Bage can do here. It's just going to run away from him. That wrong ball.
Made it nicely. You know, Simon, the recent history, going back decades, going to be bread and butter, you'd imagine, for Harry Suter, but beautiful work from Matthew Leckie. Lovely turn, so sharp to get through once and then twice, leaving Tamang in his wake, and then the ball ricocheting. It's not been a really comfortable start from keeper Kiran.
Looking to get on the end of Moy's free kick. It goes along the ground. Craig Goodwin drives it low. It's in now. Jamie McLaren. It's taken a touch over 5 minutes. And the Melbourne City striker has just his second international goal. And Nepal's resistance has been broken. A swinger from Moy. It's the former. And Suter was waiting. It's off the bar, off the post, I should say. From Jackson Irvine, who's been close to a couple of goals already. We've not even played 10 minutes.
Another ricochet as well. It is literally like a pinball machine in there. And just to Kevin Muscat's point, again Muskie, Jamie McLaren, uncanny positioning, just can't quite get on top of that one.
And with Jamie as well, you know, normally if teams are higher, he like
two good chances to score himself in the early stages tonight. What a roar of approval. Nepal get over halfway.
Well, typical from Ryan Grant, the number 4. He loves getting on the end and getting in behind the defence as it's lined up. Very, very smart piece of play by the Sydney FC man to head the ball back across the goal. And Jamie McLaren has found that space again. Knots home for his second, Australia's second, as is Bajic with the initial delivery. Very clever play from Ryan Grant and a tidy finish from Jamie McLaren.
And much to what we've seen right throughout the game, there was actually one fullback in Bajic swinging the ball in, and it was Ryan Grant, the other fullback on the other side there, putting it back across the box. So, you know, all the width, you know, throughout this opening stanza has been from the two fullbacks, as we mentioned, and as Robbie mentioned earlier. Also, it's because Leckie and Goodwin are starting out wide and then bringing their fullbacks inside, nice and narrow, allowing that space for, as we said, Bajic and Grant to get forward.
Aramoy, deflection. And Kieran Chemjong is grateful to see that one deflect behind for another corner.
Well, what a joy it is, even just 20 minutes in, to be watching Aaron Moy in the flesh again. He's such a clever player. Another ricochet to protect the Nepal goal.
Harry Suter got on the end of the last corner delivery from Goodwin on this side. Let's see if he can do so again. He does. He scored on international debut. Harry Suter, remember the name, from Fleetwood Town. And his mum Heather, born in WA, will be super proud at this very moment. He grew up supporting Australia. His brother plays for Scotland. He's just scored his first international goal for the Green and Gold.
Well, you're compounding the problem. They were doing well against Harry Suter when they surrounded him. And they're sort of in the proximity, the Nepal defenders, but they're not nearly tight enough. And it's just too dangerous a prospect with that extraordinary height advantage. Nice corner in, and he breaks his duck on debut.
Classy release for Goodwin. Behind him is Bajic. Milligan available again. Ryan Grant is bombing forward down the right, unmarked. Craig Goodwin gets the head up, tries to pick out either Leckie or Grant. And there's an acrobatic punch away from Kiran Chenjong. And now Nepal will look to counter, but Harry Suter's got that one covered, you'd fancy. Moy. Aaron Moy, and the wall did its job. Flicked up and over, another corner.
Do we have, if we don't, we should start keeping them, stats for Rick?